I'm lying in one of those Bali needs beds, waiting for him. Then, deep brown eyes, long curly hair. I had a crush on him since the beginning of the training. And now, he's walking in the bedroom. Take your clothes off. I'm feeling a bit shy and excited at the same time. I want you to rate the intensity of the pain. My heart beats faster. I'm getting nervous. It's my first time. Dan is running his fingers down my body, stops at my lower belly, and digs in. I'm back to when I'm 5. Screams are arising. I can hear glass breaking. My parents are fighting. I'm scared. I'm hiding in the closet, hoping for them to stop, to notice me, and to hold me. Dan is wrapping his arms around my body. You're safe here. You're safe. Breathe, feel it, and let it go. I can't. It's too much. Dan is digging his fingers under my jaw. Anger and frustration is coming out. I'm throwing up. The doctors think I'm anorexic, and I'm just allergic to milk. But they don't get it, and I can't talk. They are cutting my stomach to try to fix me, and they are suppressing my truth. Dan is digging his fingers deeper. Rage is coming out. I'm 26. It's freezing cold, and I'm wrapping myself in one of those gray blankets from the UN. Outside the tent, the fire is slowly dying as the hope of my refugee friends. I'm in Greece, in the largest refugee camp of Europe. As a freelance journalist, I've decided to document the crisis. After my almost 5 years relationship ended, I'm feeling lost. I'm looking for meaning, and I want to have an impact. Mails, phone calls, filming aimlessly. I'm agitating myself, restless. When suddenly, I got an assignment. So I'm flying back to Paris, grabbing a bigger camera, and back to the refugee camp in less than 48 hours. My left ear is bleeding like hell. I'm having a huge migraine. My body is begging me to stop. I'm not listening. Pressuring a chopped onion against my left ear to numb the pain. And as soon as I can get some, I'm numbing myself even further with painkillers for horses. It's my first time working for this prestigious European TV channel. I have to prove myself. I have to deliver a great piece, no matter what. My body disagrees. My legs are trembling. I'm white as a ghost, and I'm about to faint. My friend is carrying me to the medical tent of Doctors Without Borders. They are speaking to me in Arabic. They may think I'm a refugee. I'm skinnier than ever. The doctors are infusing me to rehydrate and renourish my body for 4 hours. I'm 26 years old and I'm experimenting my first burnout. And I don't get it. I continue to look for love, validation, and acceptance in all the wrong places. After the job, men and relationship. I allowed men to come inside of me, hoping for love. When my body was screaming no, I was not listening. I ended up on the brown sofa of my highly sensitive psychologist. She's explained me that I've been spending 28 years in chronic stress response, jumping from fight, flight, freeze, and phoning because of traumas. So, I'm a stress junkie. My reptilian brain has been running the show. I ended up in Bali, and yoga has been a life-changing journey for me. The teacher is leading the students in weird movements. Sticking tongues out, hitting themselves, and screaming like crazy. What the heck is going on? What is that Himalayan Kriya Yoga? This is not for me. I'm moving on. On my 31st birthday, I'm offering myself a Tantra retreat for women. We are about to experience a rebirth ceremony. About 17 women are on their hands and knees forming a birth canal. My body starts shaking like crazy, and I'm crying like a baby, hiding behind a curtain. I'm having a panic attack. I ended up crawling under those women's body when suddenly a memory. I'm in my mom's womb, and I can feel my mom's fear. I'm not feeling safe. I was born premature at 6 months and a half, and nobody, except for my grandmother, thought I would make it. And Sarita, the teacher, reminded me so much of my grandmother with her unconditional love. She's waiting for me at the other end of the tunnel and wrapping me in her arms. I'm rewriting my story. I'm receiving a new embodied memory. Four Tantra retreats and 2 highly spiritual boyfriends later, Himalayan Kriya Yoga is kicking back in my life. Now I'm wiggling like a weirdo. I'm releasing guilt and shame from my system. I felt guilty of being premature. I felt guilty for my parents' divorce when I was 5. And arriving in Bali, I felt ashamed of not being a model, of not being a 5, 6, 7-figure business owner. Yep. And after feeling all the discomfort, I started to feel lighter, more joyful, more present, and more loving than I've ever felt before. I realized that my issues were in my tissues. The body, the cells, keep the score at the cellular level. And I'm committing myself from the bottom of my heart to support the brave ones willing to follow that path. Thank you.